Welcome everyone to Sacred Space with Young Living Essential Oils. I'm Pamela Hunter, Diamond Leader with Young Living, and I'm honored to be here with you again today. I'm going to let a few people jump on while we talk about the theme of today. So the theme is compassion, and I wanted to read to you. When I Googled the definition of compassion, it really wasn't the definition that I think of when I think of compassion. And when I think of compassion, I think of one of my teachers, Roshi Joan Halifax, that is one of the teachers in the Urban Zen Integrative Therapy program. And she says, first we must understand what compassion means. Joan defines compassion as the capacity to attend to the experience of others, to feel concern for others, to sense what will serve others, and to be able to be of service to others. Compassion at its heart revolves around connectedness and relationship, and it's not just emotional resonance or empathy, but a desire to benefit others. Compassion demands attention, attentional balance, intentional insight, and embodiment and engagement. It demands grace, and she has an acronym for grace that I love and I wanted to share with you today. Grace, gathering our attention. Get focused, be present. Recalling, intention. Understand the ethical foundation of humanity. Attuning to self and others. Tune in to our biases and our sense that needs for others. Consider what we will serve, using wisdom and knowledge to inform our actions. And then engage, taking actions that supports others. So as we look at our own grace and we look at how we feel about compassion, I'm drawn to some essential oils, and I'm drawn to open and practice in my own body, connecting to myself. As Rodney said yesterday, we have to clean out our own houses so that we can help others. So first, I have Purification in the diffuser. Purification does that. It purifies. It's all about clearing out negative scent, negative thoughts, and negative feelings around your home, inside you, and all around you. It brings in truth. Okay? So then Relieve It. And Relieve It is a blend by Young Living that some of you may have and don't know what to do with it. And I wanted to bring it in today. It is a seasonal oil, so it's not available right now for you to grab. But for those of you that have it on your shelves, I like to put Relieve It on areas that need relief. Relieve it. Right? The name says it all. But also I like to put it on the bottom of my feet as it brings in the affirmation, it is safe to grow. And what better place to grow from than our foundation during our practice? Relieve It, just so you know, if you want to make your own blend, is black spruce, black pepper, hyssop, and peppermints. I'm going to take that scent in. So nice. One more. All of these oils today are about connecting. The last blend that I'm introducing today is AromaLife. This is a daily protocol for me. I love it on my feet and up my legs and then on my heart. I love how it energizes and brings in this feeling of connectedness in my body. It's very thick and yummy. Have you ever noticed how the oils have different feel to them? It's really beautiful about acceptance. I embrace. You complete that sentence. It's Helichrysum ylang ylang. Ooh, such a beautiful scent. Marjoram and cypress. It energizes, creates connection. So now that we have our oils on, not always do I put them all on at the beginning, but now that we have our oils on, let's practice. We're going to do some warm-ups first. So first, feel your heart and lungs. When you feel, our lungs are right here, yes? And they move when we breathe. First our belly and then our lungs. And then our heart, we know, is on our left side. So our right lung is a little larger than our left. I once heard when I was teaching kids yoga, when I was reading up and coming up with fun things to share in kids yoga years ago, that if we took our lungs out and stretched them out cell by cell, they would cover a tennis court. Can you imagine? How do your lungs and your heart feel within you today? The movements we're going to share together will bring in that connectedness, that compassion, that ability to feel our heart and our lungs. Nice. Bring your hands now to your legs. Let's crisscross a little deeper so that our feet are flexed under our knees. Take the pressure off the knees. Grab your shins and inhale and exhale. If you haven't figured it out, I love to spine flex. Inhale, exhale, as we're moving the energy up the spine into our heart and lungs, oxygenating us before we practice. Inhale up. Inhale a little more. Be in the fullness of your lungs and your breath. And exhale. Nice. Taking your hands out and then in front. Often with compassion, you heard it's about giving, serving others. But let's be in balance as we serve. I call this giving and receiving. So as our hands are stretched out, you can see how that is. Bring your shoulders back into their sockets and notice how your heart opens and your back broadens, allowing there to be space for you to give and receive. So inhale and then exhale, touch your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I give and I receive. It's important to do both. One more. And exhale. Take those arms out and extend. And then fold and broaden across the back. Inhale, open the chest, the lungs, the heart. And exhale, let your back broaden. Inhale, strong back. Exhale, soft front. One more, inhale, strong back. Exhale, soft front. Coming back up. Nice. Let's come into child's pose. Colleen yesterday started in child's pose. It's a beautiful way to soften the back side as well as create that strong, broad back. So walk yourself. You're on your knees. Knees are apart. Toes come together. Feet come back to the seat. Rodney gave you a different way, a different version yesterday as well, not coming quite as deep, using some props. We're going to lengthen out, bring our head down, and feel our lungs extending, expanding, our chest, and then exhale, bring your hands back and let everything be soft and let your head come to the side. Breathe here. Feel your lungs on the back side of your body. Notice where the breath flows. Inhale. Exhale. Take your arms back out, extending, and come in with your knees hip width apart, feet back, and come in to extended puppy. So walk your hands down and out and let your head come down, extending through the chest, through the armpits, through the hands. Let the forehead come down, extend there. Nice. And then lift and walk yourself back, knees apart, toes together, extend down to child's pose, touch your hands back, breathe in and out. extending the arms once again. Nice. And then come to hands and knees. Wrists right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. Feet are flat. Cat-cow, looking up, and exhale, rounding down. Really get a nice round in that back. Inhale, looking up. Extend, exhale, round. Connecting to your spine, connecting to your lungs, connecting to the movement in your body. Exhale. Using your breath. 2 more. Good. Come back to neutral. Extend one more time into that puppy. This time lifting up the seat. Wag your tail just a little bit. Feel that. And then walking back to table again. Come down onto your belly. Stack your hands so that your head is lifted a little bit. Lift one leg and then the other. Feel the extension there. In your heart, feel your lungs and your whole chest on the mat. Then come down lower. Let your head be there. Wiggle side to side. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Turn your head the other way. In through the nose, out through your mouth. How often do you give yourself permission just to be? To connect to your own compassion. Nice. Forehead back down. Slide your hands back. Spread your fingers. Tuck your toes under and come into downward dog. Whether you needed to come to hands and knees, however you needed to get there. Come to that downward dog. Bend the knees in it. Extend. And then right away, go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. And bend those knees and let yourself go in this forward fold. Breathe here. Exhale through the mouth. And as you bend those knees strongly, compassionately roll up one vertebra at a time, like you're stacking your bricks, one on top of each other, allowing your head and your neck and your shoulders to be heavy until you come all the way up. Keep a slight bend in your knees and take your shoulders up and around, and up and around, and up and around. Beautiful. Nice. Step to the back of your mat and feel your feet and take a big step with your right foot. Your left foot will turn out 10 to 15 degrees, and our hips are going to remain facing forward. Bending that front knee wherever you can as you lengthen back into this right hip, this left hip comes forward. And we rise up through our lungs and our heart, inhaling the arms up. Breathe here, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, round forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Feel all of the broadness. Drop your shoulders into the sockets and exhale back forward. Again, inhale up. Exhale, prayer to your heart and step forward. Pause. Nice. Let's do the other side. Come to the back of your mat again. The mat is getting crooked here. And then step forward, this time with your left foot. Take a big step wherever it will land. Tuck that heel back so your foot is at a 10 to 15 degree angle in the back. You're going to lengthen back through, see, don't lose your balance, lengthen back through the left hip. The right hip comes forward. Bend into that left knee. Take the arms up. Warrior 1. Feel the connection that you're having with yourself. Relieve it through your feet, to the AromaLife through your heart, and the extension, and drop the shoulders down and extend through this tiny little back bend that's happening. And then inhale, come forward. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lengthen up. One more time. Exhale, connecting, feeling your strength. And inhale, come lifting up. Exhale your arms this time to your waist and pivot to open yourself up. Parallel your feet wide. Lengthen out to the sides and feel the expansion in your heart, in your lungs. Inhale. And then exhale, give yourself a nice big hug. It starts by loving yourself, having compassion for yourself, so that we can then move into grace. Inhale, lengthening open. Exhale, crossing the opposite arm up. Inhale. Exhale the arms down. Heel toe and heel toe and heel toe and heel toe together. And let's just do bend, put a bounce in your knees. And like Rodney and Colleen did yesterday with the arms, take the right arm over the left, wind them up any amount. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. And inhale, extend up, and exhale, round down. Connecting the arms, inhale, like you're connecting to your friend, like you're holding your friend's hand. Exhale. In this case, the friend is you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen up. Touch your shoulders. Come out of this very slowly, lengthening across, feeling your truth, feeling your growth, embracing you. Now cross the right over the left. I'll turn this way for you. Bend in the knees. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthening up. Are you holding your hand? Exhale, coming down. Inhale, come up. Slowly coming out, touching your shoulders, giving yourself that touch, that hug, that compassion, that embrace, and then lengthening all the way out to allow others in. Little metaphor there, coming down onto your backs, bringing your feet close to your seat. So being the bridge is often a point of contact for compassion. Do you know what I mean by saying being the bridge? Being that bridge piece between two entities. Being that neutral, bringing neutrality to a strong topic. Lifting your knees parallel right here. Lifting the seat up. Clasping the hands, coming into a bridge pose, rising onto the shoulders. Any amount. If you can come full bridge like this, great. If you need your hands down and you're lifting as much as you can, activate the inner thighs towards one another as you lower down slowly, 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 and pause. If you would like a different version, you can lift the arms over your head and lift and exhale, 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 breathing, letting your breath and your movement match. Do what works for you. Inhale, 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 holding that bridge if you'd like, or moving with it. Exhale, 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 exhale. You do what works for you. I'm going to do one more bridge, holding it, clasping my fingers, activating my legs towards one another, feeling the connection through my heart and my lungs. I'm going to come high onto the top of the toes and come down one vertebra at a time. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Right away, go ahead and bring one leg in, one knee in, and the other knee in, and roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Yes. Take the hands to the top of your knees and make circles. 3 one way, and then 3 the other way. Nice. And then rock and roll up and back 3 times. Feel the back of your heart and your lungs, and then come into your seat. Again, grab your blankets or your pillow, sit high on your pallet there, and come back together here. Now, if you would like to rest and relax after this practice, you may. You can lay in Shavasana. If you'd like to come into a seated meditation time in sacred space, it's a beautiful time to do that. Meditate on compassion. Breathe on compassion. Be in that grace. How do we get there? Through our own growth, through our own truth, and through our own embrace of ourselves and others. And those oils that can serve you in this are Purification, Relieve It, and AromaLife. Thanks for joining me in Sacred Space Practices today. Look up Roshi Joan Halifax and her compassion work. Look up Urban Zen Integrative Therapy if you'd like to know more. We do the work of a soft front and a strong back, that bearing witness and having compassion for others. It's needed in the world. So thank you for practicing and serving with us. Have a great day, everybody. Nice. Thanks for coming on, you guys. Thanks for sharing it. Make sure you go to the Young Living Global Education page and share it and give your own story of compassion. We need to spread the word, right? It's not sympathy, it's not empathy, it's compassion. All right?